Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
All right. Today we're going to look at. We're going to start from where we left in the last class. This is Madam Faith Babu. So previously we talked about cotton fibers, and we classified them under the natural fabrics or under the fabrics that occur naturally. And we said that we get the cotton fibers from someone who's not mutant. Felistas, is there something wrong?
Excuse me.
Yes, you're excused.
I want to go.
Sorry?
Kuna kitu naenda kucollect hapo gate. Kindly.
You're excused. Just mute your microphone. So as I was saying, cotton fibers, today we're going to look at its characteristics or the characteristics of cotton fibers. And we're going to start from what you know, because previously we agreed that all of us we've had cotton or we've owned cotton at one point or another. So what are some of the characteristics of cotton that you know? Please lift up your hand if you want to try. Some characteristics of cotton that you know, please lift up your hand. Yes, Pamela. Yes, Pamela.
Comfortable to wear.
They are comfortable to wear. Very good. That is true. We said that cotton is one of the most comfortable to wear cloth that we choose. Another characteristic is that it does not have luster. This is to mean that it does not shine. And this is one characteristic that ensure that cotton is a very strong fabric. Another characteristic is that it readily absorbs moisture. This is why this is a fabric that we choose frequently whenever we want to pick something to wear. Another characteristic is that it absorbs dye readily. This is why when we go to the market and you're looking for cotton, you can find cotton in very many different colors, Whatever color you want, you can get it because it easily absorbs dye. It is machine washable and dry, cleanable. It is stronger when wet than when dry. These characteristics allows us to use very intense methods of cleaning when we're cleaning cotton. By this I mean that whenever we clean in cotton, we use friction method. It is a very aggressive method of cleaning that from a fabric, and we use it on cotton because cotton is stronger when wet mostly than when it is dry. Another characteristic of cotton is that it is very hand wearing, to mean that it is durable. Now we said it is luster free, and also it is from plants, which makes it become very durable. Another characteristic is that it has very less resistance to creasing. You're going to identify cotton from the fact that it is very highly creased. It is, and these characteristics ensures that we gives us permission to use very high temperatures in our irons whenever we're removing creases from cotton. Another characteristic is that it drapes well. This allows us to use cotton as curtains because we can hang them. It is easy to handle and sew. Again, this makes it durable because in case you have a tear or a button missing, you can just mend it. Another characteristic or our final characteristic of cotton is that it is easily attacked by mildew. We think that this is a natural fabric, so if you leave it damp, it is going to be attacked by mildew. So let us look at the procedure that we use when we're laundering cotton, and the first thing that we have to do is soak. Now, if these are very white cottons, you can bleach them, and this is a pre-preparation. It is not. It is a pre-preparation previously done. You bleach them, and now you come to soaking. Someone to try. What do you think soaking is, or what do you understand by the word soaking? Please put up your hand. Someone to try what soaking is. What do you think soaking is? Someone to put up their hand and try. Someone to try what soaking is. What is soaking? What do you think soaking is? Yes, Pamela, go ahead.
Soaking is dipping clothes in cold water for some time to remove dirt or stain.
Very right, very correct. Soaking, this is you put your clothes in cold water in very mild detergent for a period of up to 30 minutes. And the reasons is usually to remove very stubborn dirt, to remove any soluble dirt, and also to loosen any dirt. We do not soak colored cottons. This is because they are going to lose the color. The second step is washing. Now, as I previously said, when you're washing cotton, you use the friction method. And before you start washing, remember we had already soaked this item. So you pre-wash in the soaking water and remove the item to your hand hot washing water. You use a friction method and you pay attention to the parts that are usually very dirty. Someone to try, which are these parts that are usually very dirty in our clothing? Someone else to give it a try. Which are the parts that you believe are very dirty when you're cleaning? Someone to lift up their hand. Yes, Pamela, go ahead.
Under the armpit and under the elbow.
Yes, very, very, very good. Under the armpit, we have under the armpit. We have places like the shirt pockets, because this is a place where you put your hands frequently. We have the collars, we have the hinges and the seams. These are the parts that become very dirty. So when you're cleaning, you pay attention to these parts to ensure that they have been properly cleaned. The next step is rinsing, and usually we rinse several times. To mean it is more than 2 times. And the reason why we rinse is to ensure that we remove traces of dirt, traces of soap, and also to refreshen our item. We final rinse in cold water. We know cold water is known for its ability to refreshen, so we final rinse in cold water. Sometimes we add fabric conditioner. Remember, one of the reasons for fabric conditioner is to remove static electricity. Cotton, being a natural item, does not have static electricity. However, you can still use your fabric conditioner to improve the fragrance or the smell. Finally, after we've cleaned our cotton, we're going to dry it in direct sunlight. The reason why we dry cotton in direct sunlight, it is to kill any germs that could be there, and also to ensure that it stays straight. Remember, we send it creases bundling. We dry it, we send it drapes well, so we dry it with pegs using the draping methods. And that is the procedure for cleaning cottons. Any questions? Any questions? So if we do not, yes, Jirongo, there's a question. Jirongo, yes, go ahead.
Madam,
Yes,
you've given us a characteristic of cotton which drapes well.
yes.
What an example? I want you to give us an example of a fabric which does not drape well,
Okay.
and the procedure of drying the sun.
Okay, that is a very valid question. Now, when we talk about draping, I said that this means that it is able to be hanged, or you can put it straight. An example of an item that does not drape well is acrylic or the woolens, because they stretch. If you hang them straight, they are going to stretch. So the procedure that you're going to use when you're drying these items that do not drape well is dry them flat. Are we together? Jirongo, have I answered your question?
Thank you, madam.
Okay. So if there's no other question, I would like to leave you with an assignment for today. Look at all other natural fabrics that we have and look at their procedures for cleaning. That is all for today. Thank you for your time.